What's up everyone, Drew from Misfit Athletics here with another Misfit WOD video feature. We have Hunter doing the hatchet workout versus Caroline doing the blog workout. We have, oh my God, I called her Caroline. Cut Carol. Carol is her real name. We have, for the hatchet version, 6 rounds, 6 power cleans, 8 chest to bar pull-ups, and 10 calories on the bike for the gentleman. The blog version is 7 power cleans, 9 chest to bar, and 11 calories for the guys, 7 for the ladies. There's a little bit more of a coaching element to this video because we wanted to give you guys some insight into how we think about tackling workouts here, whether we're going for a mental approach or we're trying to work on a specific movement or we're just tackling the whole thing, giving it hell. Hunter has a lot of grit on the bike. He's not the largest guy we've ever seen. I don't know if you saw our last video. But he gives it hell every time, so I'm not worried about him at all on the bike. He's good with the barbell, and he should be much better at chest to bar pull-ups because, once again, he's gritty. He also has really good grip strength, but his movement efficiency has been lacking a little bit recently. So what we are looking for is for Hunter to get his work done behind the bar and just graze the bar with his chest on the way down so he doesn't have that thing where he runs into the bar, drops, and has to reestablish his kip every time. Caroline, as almost everyone in the world knows, loves barbells, loves pull-up bars, is maybe not the tallest person to ever sit on the devil's tricycle here. So she has to try to die 7 times here and then go back to her best friends here and then die and then go back and then die and then go back.
I'm gonna try to push the bike. It's gonna be really challenging around the 3rd round for me. So.
What's important if you're getting on the bike is that you do not establish that seated position right off the bat. You have to try to use the leverage that you do have. So there's a little bit more standing and there's kind of a lean back to get the bike going, because with it being just 7 calories, if you can get those RPMs up just at the beginning, you have a much better chance of being able to do the coast.
Yeah, I just need to focus on getting my feet out in front. I've paid more attention to that lately, just being able to see like the toes and shoelaces just out in front of me before I pull, and especially with chest to bar, just falling through instead of the doink and then straight down is a big thing for me. So that, and then on the barbell, I'm not gonna go with the cycling approach today because I don't want to. I'm gonna work on the grab with 2 hands, pick the bar up right away, because I have a tendency to one hand on the bar, one hand, take a longer setup than I need for a weight that's a little bit lighter. So
singles are definitely a skill that everyone should have. You should be able to go up to the bar, pick it up, drop it, pick it up, drop it, back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm ready. 7's a rough number. 5 is also one of those numbers. No, rounds. Like we have to get to like 3.5 and we're like, oh, finally halfway. I dare you.
set, huh? Let's go. Last round here. Over that bar. Hey, girl.
Keep going. Singles.
You'll hop right up. This is your rest. Go. Fucking send it.
Fuck.
How'd it go?
This is good. It's a good workout. I was able to stick to my goal for like, I was conscious of the pull-ups the whole time, but I think the second half of the workout just kind of fell apart. Like the power clean and then the grip, or like the assault bike, you kind of forget how much you use your arms until you need to use your arms in the assault bike. So I was conscious of it. I was happy with how the singles went on the power cleans. Those were comfortable, but just still something to work on with the pull-up efficiency in Metcons. So
I could see the gears spinning. I could see you were working on trying to figure it out while you were going.
yeah, my limbs were just not connecting to my brain while I was breathing hard. So
For anyone out there that's watching this that can see what I'm talking about, he runs into the bar, he comes down, and then the only way for him to create momentum again is to have his foot come back behind and kick through. But I see him do chin over bar pull-ups on a regular basis, and he doesn't have any of that in there. So what we like to do in that scenario is work through a bunch of sets of chin over bar, then a little higher, and take like 10 full pull-ups to get yourself from chin over bar all the way up to chest to bar. And you can really start to learn what happens to that loop and what those shapes feel like, and you can stay within rhythm, and you can kind of try to figure out what's going wrong there. And for me, I could tell he was working on it, and that's what I want. We've gotten over the fact a long time ago that we can't fix everything immediately and that it's going to take some work, but if he's going to work on it, then we're good. And then, if you're in a similar situation to Caroline, like your energy systems are there and the strength is there and the endurance is there, but it's a physics thing, make it an exercise to come into the gym almost every day and see how high you can get the wattage based on what seat height you have, whether it's forwards or backwards, whether your knees are, going straight down or whether they're bowed out. Do what you can to try to figure out the physics of getting the wattage higher, because in a sprinty type workout, it's almost like the fitness isn't even really all that relevant. I can tell you from personal experience, it's not. So being able to figure out the mechanical advantage that comes with either standing or getting close to the handles or leaning back or whatever it is, figure that out, keep trying to get your wattage a little bit higher and it'll pay off.
I broke a nail.
You broke a nail?
Yeah.
How'd you manage that?
I don't know. It came right off. Man, I'm a little disappointed like how I was on the bike. It wasn't terrible, but I should be able to hold it above like 300 for something like that. And the middle couple of rounds, it was like 280s. But it's just like hard. I don't think, like if I were to do singles in the power cleans, it wouldn't have made a difference. When my legs start to burn out like that, it just feels like I've got nothing left on there. But it was a good workout. Chest to bar felt really good. I think when I put put my focus on something else, it like benefits everything else because I don't really think much about it.